So here we go then, everybody. Welcome to game day. I'm arrived in Bolton. It's not snowing. It's a bit cold, but I do not like snow, so that is gone out the window. But yes, big game today. It's third versus fifth in League One. Town looking to make it 5 wins in a row, 6 clean sheets in a row. But Bolton have got a good team, good home record here at the Uni Bowl, Reebok Stadium, whatever you want to call it. I'm looking forward to today. Should be a good game. I'm going to go and get a team news, have a bit of wander, warm myself up. Let's get right in there. Okay then, team news is just dropped and I bumped into two fine gentlemen. Sweethouse Prince, Harvey Davis and Liam from Crew. George Hurst starting, Harvey. Thoughts on that?
Expected. I thought he would, to be honest with you. You could make a case for Ladapo. He's been in great form. Thought he was brilliant again on Tuesday against Accrington, but he seems to prefer Hurst, doesn't he, for the away games. So, yeah, expected. Offers a bit of physicality against Santos, who's 6'5". So big boys coming together today. So no, it should be a good one. Looking forward to it. Good.
I didn't say. Thanks for joining me, boys. Hope you're doing all right. I travelled up with you, Liam. So not actually bumped into you. Bit of a lie there. But Massimo Luongo, Broadhead starting. There was always that question mark. Maybe would they be able to do 2 games in a row, 3 games? Yeah, come on, mate. What's your thoughts on the game?
I think it'll be a close one today. Yeah. I've 2-1 either way. Either Bolton wins or Ipswich win.
Exactly what I've gone for.
Two great defensive teams, aren't there? Yeah. So, but obviously, because I'm a Bolton fan, I'm going to say Bolton.
Of course. Charles
well, he's got to be on it.
Yeah.
Got to be goals. Got to get them long balls over to him and try and break their defence, haven't we?
Good player.
Otherwise, I hope so. Boyojo as well. I hope he's going to be on there because he's the same, So.
He's fit again, isn't he?
But scary team Ipswich, they're hit and miss, aren't they? Yeah. If they're on the day, they go and beat anybody, you know what I mean? So good luck to him. Hopefully not that much good luck because Bolton actually it's a big game. It's a 6 point for Bolton today because they've got games in hand and then you've got your Barnsleys and all that with games in hand. So and your Wickhams who were just under 2 games in hand. If they win and we get beat today and get beat next week off Sheffield Wednesday, we could be could be sitting 7th. So it's a massive game for us today. So I hope Bolton come out today and just think. Sorry about my swearing. Let's go, bang, and I'd rather get beat 5-0 and go for it than have a scrappy game and try and get a 1-1 or a 2-1 win. Let's just all out possession and let's go. We're at home on a wide pitch. Let's go and try and break them down and go for a 3-0.
Okay, sounds good.
But yeah, cheers for that. Cheers. And good luck to you.
Cheers. Good luck. Right, Liam.
What's this channel anyway?
He's having a chat with Harvey. But let's talk then about Massimo Luongo, Nathan Broadhead. Don Ball back on the bench. Thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, it surprised everyone, Don Ball. I think no one expected him to be back, but, well, he's one of the senior players, so if McKenna thinks he's ready, then he'll be ready from the bench. As for the other 2, well, it's mind games, isn't it? I mean, Luongo has been a revelation since he started games in the last month, and he was never not going to start today unless he got an injury, and obviously Broadhead is scoring for fun at the moment, so, and we spent over $1 million on him, which is what we're expecting. So in a big game like that, those 2 you're expecting to turn up. So yeah, it's exactly the team I thought it would be, other than obviously up front it was always that question mark, and Hurst a bit more physical. Ladapo can come on later.
Harvey's back.
I'm back.
There's a little chinwag with a Bolton fan. Always good to get opposition team on the podcast video. Harvey, to end it, prediction. Our town going to make it 5 wins in a row.
You've got to be positive, haven't you? You've got to be positive. I've gone for 2 on Ipswich. I think the clean sheet record will come to an end today, but as long as we get the 3 points, that's all that matters, isn't it? I think the bench, I said on the pod the other day, I think the bench is going to play a big part today. As Liam said, interesting that Ball's over Humphreys, but you've got Kyle Edwards on the bench, Marcus Harness, hopefully have a better game than he did on Tuesday. So yeah, should be a good game. Close, but 2-1 Ipswich. We'll go 1-0 up as well.
Ooh.
Hot take.
Take that. Right, up at town, let's get right in there. Wow, what a win here at Bolton. Ipswich Town have won 2-0. George Hurst and Karen Burgess, bullet header. I'm joined by Wazza and Jack. Boys, what a win. Best win under McKenna, most likely?
I'd say it was the perfect away display, I think, and me and Jack were talking about it coming out of the ground. We absorbed a bit of pressure. I think Bolton started both halves, the better side. The referee, my God, we were playing against 12 men all game. He was abysmal. He seemed to be just making up as he go along, Ross. But yeah, we absorbed that pressure from Bolton's starts on both the halves. Big save from Bolton on the pen. Big header from Burgess. Game over.
Yeah.
3 points in the bag, back to Suffolk.
Oh, Jackie boy, thoughts on that one, my friend? Plymouth have lost.
Yeah, I can talk. You're not BBC, are you? I can talk to you, can't I? Okay, right. Okay, now we've got that out of the way. Yeah, no, perfect. It had all the ingredients of a perfect away display, as Matt said. We were talking about this. It was a really solid performance. The save at 1-0 is obviously very crucial.
Moment, yeah.
I agree. The referee didn't have a great grasp on the rules, did he? I don't think it was by design, but yeah, no. I mean, going forwards, we just every single time pick the right option, and you don't get that very often, and you have to come to these teams and win. We said 3 weeks ago at Bristol Rovers, didn't we? We both said it was gone. I don't mind being...
It's 2 points now, mate. We've got egg on our face.
I don't mind being proven wrong. If we can put together a run like this and just see where it takes us at the end of the day.
Definitely. Well, I agree with that. I said to John Watson, the King of the North, he's over there somewhere.
He'll be here in a minute.
Yeah.
Look out for
I was very dubious when I saw George Hurst starting because, I thought Ladapo is the better striker.
In form.
He played bloody brilliantly.
He answered it, didn't he? He answered it. We were saying about Ladapo at the start of the season, same things that a lot of people have been saying about Hurst. It's a hard old system to get involved in, as McKenna's alluded to, and Hurst played his role perfectly, and that's what you want.
And it was a lovely finish on the run. He's had to cushion that. And people have criticised Burns in recent weeks as well, and that's, I think, is it 2 assists in 2 now?
Yeah.
He's found a little bit of something. He's maybe not at the heights we saw last season, but yeah. Absolutely buzzing. Absolutely.
In Bolton, it's like a blizzard outside. We're underneath, thank God. But boys, safe trip home.
Yeah.
What's the final word you want to say?
Just a word on the clean sheet record.
Yeah,
absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And we've taken 4 points off a top 6 contender. The pressure's on those down in Plymouth. So hopefully we'll get the job done.
It's time to dust off our skis.
Let's go.
It's a heck of a trip back at the best of times. No, I'm with him. It was really important we kept the clean sheet record going, because it just means that we go into every game full of confidence, full of belief, and if we do that towards the end of the season, who knows?
It's one of those 5 tricky games ticked off. 20% of the way there. Up a
10
town.
more games. Up and down.
Up and down.
Sweet Welsh Prince, what a win. Thoughts on that one?
I mean, Alexa, define a perfect away performance. It would be that. I mean, I thought we were comfortable in the end, to be honest with you. Listen, I was a nervous wreck sitting there, but in reality, never really looked in any danger. Yes, the penalty, that they had a great chance to go in on level terms, but Walton, fantastic save. I mean, it's a 10 out of 10 performance for me. I don't see as an away performance, I don't think it can get any better.
Best win under McKenna, would you say?
It's up there. It's got to be up there. Some standouts today. Hurst, I thought first 20 minutes he looked a little bit leggy, but once he got into the game, he was absolutely outstanding.
Good finish.
Brilliant finish. First time. You can't hit it sweeter than that. Burns outstanding again. Morsey, that's a captain's performance in the middle of the park. Huge shout for Luongo as well. He's played these 3 games. Prior to that, he hadn't played since May.
I know.
That's a long old time. So, yeah, perfect away performance. Never looked in any danger of them even conceding other than the penalty, really. I know they had a good chance in the first half, but defensively, you look at the qualities we had under McKenna when he came in, and they're coming back out now. We've looked solid and never really worried about our attacking play, but we're really starting to.
Stuart just walked in front, but carry on, Harvey.
Thought he was going to jump on in the interview.
Yeah, come on. He's gone.
But yeah, overall, a really, really positive win. I thought we nullified Bolton to very, very little, and it's onwards and upwards from here. 6 clean sheets in a row, 5 wins in a row, is it now?
Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy my my Saturday night now after that. So yeah,
Come on, Sam. Coming next, I'm joined by Lou. 5 wins in a row, 6 clean sheets in a row.
Yeah.
My friend, what a time to be alive at the moment as a town fan. Another win.
Yeah, I was saying to my dad and John just before the game. I've probably been born at the worst possible time to be an Ipswich fan. I was born in 2001. I've watched the 16 years in the Championship and then these years in League One. So it's really nice to actually see us win. But yeah, today absolutely spot on from start to finish. First half was a relatively even affair.
Yeah.
I think we had the slightly better of it. They didn't do anything.
I wasn't impressed by Bolton. Bolton fans, if you're watching, I wasn't impressed.
I think start of second half, there was their game plan very simple. The two up front, 3-5-2, ball out wide, cut inside, and then a couple of nice little interchanges. I think we weathered their spell well. They had no clear-cut opportunities apart from the penalty.
Yeah.
From where I sat, I honestly have no idea whether it was or not, so I won't comment on that.
Good save though.
Very good save, nice. It's genuinely, the penalty was given. There was no doubt in my mind that it was gonna not go in. I was like, yeah, we've conceded, and I was like, it's 1-1. There we go, job's done. I completely forgot you could save a penalty. I didn't know it was allowed. So that was massive. I think it's the first penalty save I've ever seen in a football match since whilst they're in there.
Because Bolton saved one at Cambridge, which was crucial. That was once again a crucial moment. 1-0
pivotal point.
Pivotal, that's the word, Luke.
Pivotal.
He's the one that gets the words in. And then we went on to score the second. Karen Burgess, bullet header. I love to see them sort of goals. We don't score them that often, do we?
Yeah, I was saying it's been a while since we've had a corner goal. It was nice. I think the best thing about that penalty is I think everything just sort of quite simmered down a bit.
Yeah.
After that, we got through it, and I think that's a massive character moment for the team. We've gotten through what is a good side that weren't brilliant today, but they're a good team.
They got a good record here.
Yeah.
And they got a good clean sheet record as well. So.
Very good. At home, and we had a penalty, and we've still come away with a 2-0 win. Massive moment in the season. Plymouth have lost 3-0 today.
Yeah. Ooh, massive.
I imagine 5-6 weeks ago when we were in the middle of the blip, we all go, nah, we're not even getting playoffs, it's over.
Or Bristol Rovers Valentine's night,
yeah.
that was dreadful. But since then, of course, we've gone on this amazing run, football, yeah.
There's going to be more swings before the end of the year. I'm not saying we're going to get automatics, but anything can happen.
Gotta believe.
Anything can happen,
as you said. All right, Lou, cheers, my friend.
Thanks, Ross.
Well, Liam, from Crew, always a pleasure. We spoke for Team News. And my friend, that was brilliant from town. Thoughts on that?
Statement made.
Yes, statement.
Yeah, huge. We said about the last 4 games we had to win them coming into these games, but most people probably predicted this to be a draw. And I actually thought Town were by far the better team throughout the whole entire game. 2-0 is absolutely nowhere near a result that we can look at and think, ooh, we got away with one there. That was absolutely perfect and could have actually been more. I think we had so many more chances. Bolton had their moments, but most of the time their only play was trying to hit it into the channels and Dion Charles trying to obviously cause problems getting in behind. But other than that, didn't really have anything else in their team. They didn't have any real build-up play to them, just trying to pick up second balls outside the box. They had their 5-minute burst after half-time. Great save by Bolton from the penalty. But after that, we looked so comfortable after that. And then we got the second, and from there on, just perfectly saw it out. Could have been more, but really professional. And every player, to a man, was outstanding today.
Let's talk about those players. George Hurst gets a mention once again, scored the first goal. You can sort of say that was his first proper goal because the goal he scored against Burnley was a deflection, but this was a pretty good finish. And coming in for Ladapo, Town fans are thinking who should start, but he had a good game.
Well, you saw it at the end when he came off with about 15 to go. Couldn't hardly walk. He had ran himself into the ground. He held at the ball really well. He took the finish fantastically. And overall, I mean, I thought he was outstanding. I mean, he basically was running. I think, was it Santos he was battling with most of the time?
He's a big boy as well.
He was basically bullying Santos every time. And he held up the ball, brought players into play, and all the attacks came from that. He was so good and deserves all the plaudits today. And I mean, what a great finish to start it all off just before half-time. What a great time to score. I mean, just completely probably flattened them. And yeah, you can't say anything more about him. But everyone else was brilliant. I mean, Burgess at the back was man-mountain.
I bet you liked his goal.
Great header. Great header. I have to say, for a team very, very physical as Bolton with a lot of height, that was pretty pathetic defending to give him a free header, but we'll take that.
The freedom of Bolton there, didn't he?
Rest of the players though were outstanding, and obviously then the players coming on looked just as hungry. Harness especially could have had a goal today, but looked really good when he came on. But the big picture now, is that we've won a big game against a team in the top 6, and we're showing everybody else now that we are here until the end of the season, and we are going to fight for this promotion. So all I've got to say is, come on, Town!
Love it, boy! Up next, I'm joined by Toby, who's making his debut. He's had to wait. My friend, what a win!
A hell of a win, yeah. Lost for words a bit, really. Was not expecting that whatsoever coming up here. You know, they've 5 home wins on the trot. I know we were in good form, but I still thought maybe a close-knit draw, really edgy, but no, we were incredible, to be honest, from start to finish. So it was just, blew them away at times. That was incredible to watch, I
haven't actually asked this to anybody yet. What are you feeling when they got the penalty? We're 1-0 up. Walton Stanley saved a few penalties in the past, but if that went in, we'll go, oh no, here we go again. But he saved it.
He did. I literally did not have him to save it. I thought every keeper's got one penalty save a season, and he had it at Cambridge, and that's his lucky penalty save. And I was bagging on Charles to score it, being the striker he is. So when Walton saved that, I sort of, from that point, was a turning point, I think. So I know the first goal and the first half was brilliantly worked, but that, I feel, was the key point in the game, because that was a huge save, and from then on, I think we were in control mostly.
Definitely. And Tobe, where are you at there, my friend? Top 2, playoffs is pretty much cemented, but can Town do it?
I mean, it's Ipswich, so you never know. I mean, you look at our squads, you know, we should be, and quite rightly we are close and in contention, because we deserve to be. You know, we've had a really good season in most part. I think Barnsley result today is huge for us, because recently we've been in such great form at Plymouth, just keep edging these results. You know, when we win, they win, and when we lose, they lose. It's just, it never sort of, the gap never changes. So I think today could be really big going into next Saturday. Shrewsbury will be tough at home, but obviously our home record's been phenomenal recently. So all we can do is affect our game and concentrate on us, and you know, if we keep winning, you never know what will happen.
Definitely, my friend. Thanks so much.
No
Safe journey
worries.
back.
Cheers, thank you.
And finally, and I had to leave him best to last, it's the king of the north, John Watson. John, now we normally draw when you're here, but we've won.
No, we only draw at Portman Road when I'm there.
Portman Road, away games.
Away games, I've got a decent record.
Got a decent record, and today, what a win.
Mate, I've got a big smile on my face. It's been a tremendous, just a great team performance.
Yep.
You know, I thought so many players, you start thinking through, Walton stepped up when he needed to. That penalty save was so important. I thought Broadhead worked so hard. Hurst, again, his work rate, tremendous, and he took his goal well. Even Chaplin and Burns, who I thought were probably our poorest players in the first half in terms of influence on the ball, their work rate was still brilliant. It's a proper professional performance. Luongo took that early card, settled in a little bit, but Burgess was magnificent, I thought, really was.
I said this to Liam, he probably loved that goal, but I was then thinking John Watson would love that goal even more.
Like,
bullet header.
Absolutely, I was up. It was brilliant. And do you know what? We outdid everything that they did. We were pressing harder.
Yeah.
Our fitness was better by the end. They had gone. They lost their heads.
The crowd were going on them.
74 minutes. Half of them started leaving by 78. It was half empty ground. So, you know, I was really proud of our team performance today. The crowd was great behind us. Good subs, Dunassi and right point, because I thought Clark had done great, but showed things up a little bit. So, you know, we've got Super Keeper McKenna, haven't we? Yeah. And he knows exactly what we need, as the song goes. I think, you know, for me, just amazing to have 5 back-to-back wins, no goals scored, 6 clean sheets in a row. I mean, there's more stats than that. That's just that's momentum right now, and that is what we hoped we would do. And deep down, as Ipswich fans, we probably won't do it, but we've given ourselves a real chance. And then other results, I'm not talking about other teams, because I think we need to do our business.
Yes.
But hey, we're
For
suddenly-
once, it's gone
Yeah.
on our side.
Absolutely, and I don't know about you, Ross, but over there,
Ooh, what's over there?
the top two, it's
What's
getting
top two?
closer.
What,
The-
should we go down there? Let's
Absolutely.
go. Oh, let's go. Oh,
By far the best team that's been here.
Oh, cool.
By a million
Go on, John.
miles. By far the best team that's been here this season.
Really?
By a million miles. To be honest, I'm glad that Plymouth lost as well for you, because you should be in the division above. You're a street above us. We were poor today. We're on a bad run, but fair play to you. You fully deserve your win. Even had we scored our penalty, I still think you'd have beat us, and you won in the canter. Fair play to you. Well done. If you've travelled all this way, fair play to you. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. All the best, yeah.
enjoy
All the
Wembley
best.
though. Enjoy Wembley. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Cheers.